Welcome, here is your daily information. How to flirt properly with a woman. When you hear the word flirt, what do you think? If you look it up on everybody's favorite online encyclopedia, you get this. Flirting is a form of human interaction between two people, expressing a romantic and/or sexual interest. It can consist of conversation, body language, or brief physical contact. Presently, do you figure this first line will assist you with figuring out how to flirt with a woman? Number 1. Words alone won't help you. It's been said that 93% of correspondence is nonverbal, that is, nonverbal communication, tone, and outward appearances. This isn't totally evident. Have a go at addressing a woman for 7 seconds, at that point spending the following 93 presenting and squirming your eyebrows interestingly. Chances are, you'll need to account for yourself to the police. While that measurement is somewhat misshaped, there is some fact to it. Saying the correct words will just get you up until now. As a rule, what you state is less significant than how you state it. Number 2. Body language. Nonverbal communication isn't exactly how you nonverbally express your enthusiasm for a woman, it's additionally how ladies express their enthusiasm for you. Shockingly, 90% of the time, ladies are the ones starting a sentimental experience, and they do it through nonverbal communication. In our article on the best way to tell a young lady you like her, we represent a model where an absence of comprehension of nonverbal communication can prompt fiasco. When flirting with a woman, you have to impart nonverbal signs that you're explicitly pulled into her. Actually, those are the main signs you ought to send from the start. As it were, don't approach a woman and state, "I want a sexual experience with you, milady." So what are some examples of positive body language? A. Making eye contact. Eye-to-eye connection is a simple method to communicate that you're keen on her. Not just that, it's a simple path for you to measure whether she enjoys you. On the off chance that she's not looking, chances are she's not happy or loose. B. Importance of smiling. Grinning can be incapacitating and help remove a portion of the clumsiness from the underlying experience. Simply be certain not to grin excessively or too much of the time. Best case scenario, she'll believe you're a nitwit, and even from a pessimistic standpoint, she may believe you're a downer. Simultaneously attempt and measure her grin. Work out if her grin is certifiable or counterfeit. This will make it much simpler to know whether she is intrigued. C. Posture and poise. Great stance passes on assuredness and certainty. At the end of the day, it tells her that you're feeling decidedly about moving toward her, which flags that it's alright for her to feel emphatically about being drawn nearer. D. Mirroring courtship ritual. As indicated by the Center for Nonverbal Studies, reflecting is a vital component of the romance custom. Examples of reflecting are folding your legs towards somebody after they've done likewise, or taking a beverage after she does. In any case, be cautious, there's a dainty line between reflecting somebody and mirroring them. Number 3. What you say does matter. Some pickup specialists accept that you don't need to state anything significant as long as you tick all the nonverbal boxes, yet that should simply be one more case of why no one ought to tune in to Pickup Craftsman. Truly, words alone aren't sufficient to effectively flirt with somebody, however you can't simply snort your way through it, either. Number 4. Keep it light and fun. Keep in mind, this isn't a sink or swim circumstance. It's a discussion with a pretty woman. It ought to be fun, so mess around with it. Keep the discussion blustery, don't promptly bounce into your contemplations on atomic multiplication as an icebreaker. Actually, absolutely never bounce into your musings on atomic multiplication except if she gets some information about them. You need to appear to be presumptuous however clever, yet don't try too hard. Ladies are as killed by an "I'm helping you out by conversing with you" a mentality as they are by an "I don't have the right to converse with you" one. Try not to consider presumptuous in the feeling of a 80s film menace. Rather, consider it more as a somewhat misrepresented feeling of certainty. Also, don't advise her to grin more. Ladies despise that. Number 5. Be positive and don't care about the outcome. Sure, you're conversing with the young lady since you're pulled in. Be that as it may, let the association act naturally adequate. In the event that you are messing around with a cutie and that's it, at that point the young lady will appreciate it. You're both in a similar spot simultaneously, you're gorgeous and gay, and you're appreciating each other's conversation. That is the reason the most significant guideline for you is to be sure. On the off chance that you grasp that she's there and she's a brilliant individual, you're now most of the way there. Number 6. Make her flirt with you. It's significant that you get the woman to flirt with you also. There is a procedure in the obsession method that really gives you what to do in the initial 5 minutes of the association to separate yourself and get the woman flirting with you first. The Wikipedia article on flirting depicts it as an approach to measure intrigue or a preface to easygoing sex. In different circumstances, the article goes on, it might be done just for guaranteed amusement, with no aim of building up any further relationship. To my psyche, this is the most ideal approach. When you realize how to engage yourself with someone else's organization, you'll realize how to flirt with a young lady any place you need. There is constantly a measure of individual intrigue included, and don't be reluctant to shroud it, yet don't let it dominate and attempt to direct the discussion to a specific result. The main result you need. In that spot and afterward is an extraordinary inclination. Number 7. Feel sexy and make her feel the same. Expect fascination. You realize that you are provocative, and regardless of if she's taken lesbian, a cheerful single, she jumps at the chance to feel attractive. You're in a situation to give her that feeling. You can open up the cooperation with a line as basic as this: "Hello there. What's your name?" You can likewise set up a secret: "You're drinking green tea, isn't that so?" That discloses to me a great deal about your character. Then don't mention to her what it is. Directly before drawing nearer, you can begin murmuring or delicately singing to yourself. It overcomes any issues between not talking and talking, no doubt about it. Talk mode when you express your first words to her. Number 8. Playful opportunities with double entendres. Explanations that can have 2 implications, officially suitable and explicitly intriguing. She's discussing her movements. I invested a ton of energy down south. Say, down south? You grimy young lady. Look for chances to bring fun-loving sexual allusion into a discussion, on the off chance that you set your focus on it. You'll be astounded at what number of things you can unintentionally misconstrue as sexual clues. Eventually, advise her, "Look, I understand I'm hot, however please stop your consistent insinuations. I'm not unreasonably simple." Number 9. Don't compliment her at first. A great deal of folks think they need to praise a woman to make it extra obvious that truly, they do discover her explicitly alluring. While your genuineness is positively valued, it's likewise needless excess. She definitely realizes that dependent on the way that you're moving toward her. Some portion of the fun of flirting is the certain confirmation that every individual finds the other alluring. Expressly expressing it resembles giving somebody a birthday present and reporting it's a book before they can open it. It removes all the riddle from the experience. Number 10. A note about confidence. Numerous individuals battle with flirting since they think they come up short on the self-assuredness to adequately pull it off. The facts demonstrate that these tips extremely possibly work in the event that you present yourself as sure. In any case, the outcomes will be not exactly heavenly. Likely somewhere close to cumbersome and nightmarish, in the event that I needed to ballpark it. Presently, this would commonly be the place I'd disclose some very straightforward technique that would mystically impart you with unfathomable certainty. Sadly, that is not how certainty works. It's only something that accompanies time and, truly, practice. In case you're deficient in certainty, everything you can do is phony it until you make it.